Jim, a solid 3-1 win in front of about 1,200 fans. I bet you've had worse Saturdays.
Yeah, it's a great result and a great day for us, but ultimately, not being boring here, it's 3 points. It's 3 points. It's shown good growth in the club. It's shown growth in the camaraderie and togetherness of our team, how we stood up today against the big physical side. And it's shown growth in our performance levels again. I think, I think it was a thoroughly deserved victory. I think we probably had six, 7 chances where we should score, if I'm honest. I think they had... Riley's goal was outstanding. They want to look out place in the Premier League. We should have been a bit higher. I think Bully's hit it up the pitch, and I think he's not caught it as clean as he would, and it's held up. We should be higher for the first contact, but it's kind of fell around a bit, come to Riley. And credit to the boy, the goal wouldn't have looked out of place in the Premier League. And we weren't great in the first half, but we probably edged it in terms of territory and playing in the opponent's box. Jack's putting a couple of lovely crosses. Bart should have got one, I thought. He should have gotten the end of that one. The other one, 𝗠𝗔𝗬𝗱𝗏𝗧 done a great header inside the 6-yard box away when Bart's waiting to tap it in. But that was it. And I didn't think, even though I thought we edged the first half, I didn't think we was great. I didn't think we played to plan. I thought we played to their strengths. I pick out one moment where Ryan Fryer, and I said this at half time, is played a long ball. 𝗪𝗓Thompson's made a forward run to run a midfielder on to create space to play through. Play through the thirds, and he's knocked it up to 𝗪𝗓Thompson against one of the big centre halves. They played a back five today. He's knocked it up against him, and we had to get away from that. If they was going to play a flat back five, we had to get out on full back. If they was going to jump on our full backs, we had to get into our wingers nice and sharp. We didn't do it quick enough, and we didn't do it for the first 10 minutes of the second half. Again, not a lot in it. So I made a brave decision. If we weren't going to have control and play in them areas, I made a brave decision. And I brought Manny on for Alfie, and Manny turned the game on its head. He scored one, set up one, and should have scored 2 more. He's missed 2 sitters, by the way. 2 sitters. But, look, we can't be too despondent today about what we haven't done right. We've got to focus on what we have done right. And, look, we've deserved to win, and thank God we have.
Yeah, and I think, like you say, that we've got players suspended. We've got a few that are carrying knocks. Was that pleasing that we've played a team that play a certain style, which is very successful for them, and cope with it throughout the 90 minutes, really?
I don't think... look, football managers will know. Sometimes you just have to get a side out. And coming against Harborough, where you don't want to have problems in the centre half. Like Lewis White was playing today. He had personal issues last night. Affected his mindset. He couldn't play. Liam Moore's been in bed all week with a terrible virus, his 3rd one. He wasn't playing until Friday night. He actually got himself up, took himself to the gym, forced himself to go to the gym, made himself feel a little better. And he's got through it, which is probably why he was a little bit deep. If he had his lungs out his air, we would have got up a little bit quicker for their goal. And Ryan Fryer played a game for three months. And when you're coming against a side where it's about first contacts, and the second ball was the big game decided for me today is what we had to win in midfield, because they leave a lot of distance between the back line and the front line. The midfield's so mobile. You got to have a midfield that matches them yard for yard and desire and determination and picks up second balls. And I thought we was outstanding at doing that, the scrappy stuff. But from the centre half's perspective, you got to win your first contact. You got to do well on a set piece. And I thought Streaky coming in today and doing that without having the games behind him. Wow. Honestly, wow, 3 months without a game. It was as I remembered him. And I have been panicking because, he ain't been playing there, and there's a reason he ain't been playing, but look, he's just showing them where he's at. By that, I mean 𝗡𝗏𝗏 Sports, his parent club. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to give a shout out to Dion as well. An outrageous performance from right back. What you want really is when you get out to your full back, you want them to be able to enjoy the ball, control the ball, and be good with the ball. I think the second goal come from it. I think the 3rd goal come from the right, but I don't know whether it was him. The second goal was an amazing forward run, chopped inside, bang on. Played it to Manny, finished well. But he defended well. He's robust. And I thought they was going to play 4-3-3 today, which is why I favoured Dion. I thought he'd done well against Riley in the first game when he weren't a right back. I thought now he is a right back. you know, he'll be better suited for it. But he's robust. When he ain't rolling around on the floor holding his knees, when he ain't got his hands on his knees, he was robust and he was outstanding. He's probably put another 2 years on his career, to be honest. No, he's a right back. But yeah, so that's my hypnosis, and I'm very happy with that. It's a great day. We've won a game when we deserve to win. There's been a few times this season when we haven't done that.
And I suppose your job now to keep everyone firmly on their feet and to focus on what will be another tough game on Saturday.
Absolutely. Look, I said to the boys before the game, ultimately it's 3 points. That's all it is. There's no titles or it's a title decider, things are won in January. No, they're not. No, they're not. This is the start of a long, drawn-out process where there's going to be twists and turns, there's going to be push and pulls. They're going to put it on us, we're going to put it on them, and there'll be other teams as well that want to get in the mix. This is the start of that process, but it is the money rounds, it is the business time of the season, and it's a good start for us.
And we can see behind you the bar's full, they're falling out the doors. I think we thought Stamford atmosphere was good, but from your point of view, this must have been the next step up.
Yeah, look, I think initially, credit to the Harborough fans. They had the drums going and they were singing, and they probably had the upper hand, but I don't think they did at the end of the game. You know, our boys and girls and children, you know, they should enjoy that, because I know I did.